Today we go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the sequel trilogy. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, these past couple of weeks we've been learning a whole lot more about the final film of the Skywalker saga. Now, just a couple of days ago we learned that Carrie Fisher will be a part of Episode 9, which is really great to hear, as well as Billy D. Williams returning as Lando Calrissian. Now this leads us to one of the big updates for Episode 9 that has to do with principal photography over at Pinewood Studios in the UK. Now these past couple of days we have been learning about all the different shoots that are taking place for this movie that will be directed by J.J. Abrams, one of which is taking place over in Cardington within the UK, while over at Pinewood Studios in the UK, Juna Swatamo will be filming a scene with Daisy Ridley and Billy D. Williams. A cockpit with a mechanical lifter will be used during the same week, indicating Lando may very well be in the Millennium Falcon with Rey and Chewie for a scene. The shoot is to be a 2-day shoot. So what's really intriguing to me about all of this is that Lando Calrissian could very well have a beautiful reunion with Chewbacca, and this is something that I think a lot of the Star Wars fans out there really want to see on the big screen. Along with Chewbacca, I think that he should also have a scene with Nien Nunb. It would be a direct reference to that of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, during, of course, the Battle of Endor. Now, the whole thing here with Episode 9, this also makes a whole lot more sense because we do know that Billy D. Williams, he can't walk too well, he has to use a cane, and I've always said that they would most likely use him for stationary shots, such as inserting him into the Millennium Falcon cockpit or something around those lines. Now, there's no confirmation on if this cockpit that's being used on a mechanical lifter is indeed the Millennium Falcon itself, but to me, I think it's pretty safe to say that it is, because we do know that both Rey and Chewie are already familiar with the Falcon, as well as Lando Calrissian. So it only makes sense to have all three characters that are very familiar with the Falcon itself. To me, I think it's perfect. Having both Rey, Chewie, and Han in the Falcon can be something like what we saw at the very end of Return of the Jedi, where you have, of course, a lot of people within the cockpit of the iconic ship in the Star Wars universe. Now, Juna Swatamo, he's going to be a big part in this movie once again. Sadly, Peter Mayhew, I don't know if you guys knew about this, but he actually got spinal surgery not too long ago. I don't know if you guys follow him on Twitter, but he's still recovering, so I don't know if he's going to even have a role in Episode 9, if they're going to be stationary shots of, like, you know, Chewbacca sitting like he did. I think he may have done the scene in The Last Jedi where you have the fire going with the porgs. He may have actually done that scene. I'm not quite sure though, but I can see him doing scenes like that where they are all stationary, where he doesn't have to run around using a rifle, taking down stormtroopers. You know the drill. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all of this involving Episode 9. It seems like J.J. Abrams is really trying to bring it all together in a very fascinating way that will really excite a lot of Star Wars fans out there. We have heard that this movie is going to actually have a lot of fan service, and to me, you know what? As long as it serves the story and the plot itself and has a lot of purpose to it, to me, fan service is perfect. Bringing back Lando Calrissian, you know, I'm so happy that he's back, but I feel like that they have to insert him into the movie for a purpose, not just for the sake of it, in order to bring people in to buying tickets just because Lando Calrissian is in the movie. He's got to do something very special in this film that'll really touch people's hearts, and I think that's what J.J. Abrams hopefully will do in this movie. As far as Juna Swatamo goes, I think it's exciting to hear that such a new actor playing Chewbacca could very well be in a scene within the Millennium Falcon with Billy D. Williams as Lando Calrissian. It's got to be quite an experience for the actor for sure. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.